You know, I forgot to clear my throat before the video. Um, so, I, yeah, never mind. I keep debating if I'm going to restart it or not, but I guess I'm not. So I just decided a few minutes ago that I wanted to talk about um, my long distance relationship that I had in the past. And it's not something I think highly of anymore or think too much of. Um, Obviously, in the past, it was a big deal, and I was always really proud of it, and I was always really interested of it, and I guess I'm doing this for my past self or something, or just I don't know. It's kind of like a documentation for myself or for others. Oh, I don't really know, but I just wanted to like document the experience, like because it was magical to me back in the day, and I'm almost embarrassed by it now, whether it be because I realized it was stupid or because I only think it was stupid because I don't have the same feelings anymore. Um, I just kind of wanted to document this or say it for the sake of my past self, like, and I don't really know. I just kind of wanted to just bring up the story again, and the problem right now is that I literally don't remember a lot about it. Maybe that's why I don't think as highly of it anymore. I don't know, but I just kind of wanted to just see what I could do. So, here we go. In, well, I keep forgetting what year the DS came out. It was like 2004, something like that. I don't know. I was really pumped for the DS. I'm gonna skip. I don't want to take too long during the. I'm just gonna get to the main point. So, I got the DS, and about a year or so later, Animal Crossing came out, and I was a big fan of Animal Crossing, so I got Animal Crossing, and I loved it. I played it, and the big feature of the game was that you could now play online with other people around the world, and Nintendo used friend codes, and that was you'd actually have to know. Somebody would have to give you their friend code, and you have to give them theirs in order for you to be able to play together. And Animal Crossing, there was a website called Animal Crossing Community, .net.com, whatever, I don't know. That doesn't matter. Anyway, um, that website was created, and people basically, make your accounts, and you'd put your friend code on there, and like you could, basically a way to get to exchange friend codes, like with people that you don't know. So it was kind of a way around Nintendo's system, and I don't know how it worked. I mean, I did that a lot. Like I'd go to a lot of people's towns, and I would this is one day I went to this guy's town. I think it was Gary in Zanzibar, and I guess I found him from the Animal Crossing community, and I went to his town, and I specifically remember I really liked his town because it was unique because his house the the Animal Crossing is a random layout for everybody, and his house happened to be like on a little island in his town, like it was separated by a river with bridges, and I thought that was really cool. Anyways, there was this girl in his town, and you can talk in Animal Crossing. You have a little keyboard, and you can say little things, and I was always I never remembered this even a long time ago. But somehow, me and this girl, we got to talking, and I added her friend code, and it turned out that she was the sister of the guy's town that I was in, and I don't know how, I just don't remember this, but we would go to each other's towns all the time, and we would talk, and we must have started talking on the Animal Crossing community, and I specifically remember like just going to different people's towns with her, coming to my town, whatever, and I don't know how. I just don't remember this, but eventually. But let's just move the story on. Eventually, um, those were the days when we used AIM, AOL Instant Messenger, and I guess I added her on AIM, and we talked all. So I don't know how the progression happened, but so we started talking a lot on AIM, and then I forgot, like, there was AIM, and then there was the cell phone. I didn't have texting at the time, and she did, and like basically years went on by this point. Like we talked a lot, like every day, like a lot on Instant Messenger, and then like I kind of gave in and I started texting her because like I don't know, and I eventually got caught. I got in trouble because I ran the cell phone bill up like crazy, because we didn't have unlimited texting and anyways, yeah, so I stopped doing that. But we called each other. We started doing that, and I don't I can't really comprehend anymore how it happened, but we just became such good friends, and we knew each other so well. And I we added each other on MySpace because that was the thing at the time, and I don't even remember. And I wish I would have like done a video like this back in the when it was fresh, because I just don't remember how it all happened. But we would just talk so much, and we just knew. I don't know, and it seems silly to anybody else, and even me at this point, that I could say that I liked her or even loved her, but it felt so strong. And whether it was fake or real, we both felt whatever this fake or real feeling was for each other. And I can't explain. You'd have to live it to understand it. I can't explain. Like anybody would think it's a joke, and again, I even believe it is today. And that's why I'm making this video, because there was a time when I didn't think that. Maybe I'm wrong now. I don't know, but yeah, we actually got to the point where we liked each other, and I don't know, we both admitted it, and it was just really cool, and whatever. We knew we liked each other for a long time, and I mean, like, I don't even know, like, years went on, and at one point, I'm just like, I'm like, I literally asked him, like, should I, like, I feel like I should ask you out, but, it doesn't, like, obviously we both like each other, but what would that do? Like, we, like, that's weird, like, we couldn't ever see each other in real life, like, I want to ask you out and whatever, and she said, I think she said yeah, and, like, she understood and whatever, I don't know, but at some point in time, we actually did start dating, like, we just decided, fuck it, like, well, we just really liked each other, and it was just weird, and I'm just not doing this story justice, because I just can't remember anything, but I'm trying as best as I can. Um, so yeah, we started dating, and throughout our entire friendship, we always spoke about meeting each other, and we're like, we knew it was never gonna happen, but we're like, oh, maybe someday, and like, there was a point in time when we actually spoke about like, like we just thought like, oh, definitely, like when we get older, we're just gonna like get married and have a family, and I'm not a guy to say that, like I would never ever want like a family or anything, or really to get married, but there was something in that moment, I was just literally changed, like I'm like, for this girl, I might actually do that, and there was a point in time, another thing which I've never really felt before, that I thought she was the prettiest girl I'd ever seen, like, the one time where I never understood how this worked, but during that time, it made sense that I could look at girls, any other girls that I would normally find attractive, and I would just be like, whatever, doesn't do anything for me, like, this girl that I'm with is, like, the prettiest girl, and it's so weird to think that, and, just literally how I felt, and it was amazing. I got to know her so well that in my mind, she just changed physically and everything, and that she was just everything just clicked. I don't know. I got such, again, it's so embarrassing to say this because it's such strong feelings from this relationship that seems cheesy or made up, but I don't know. It's just how I felt about things, and she felt the same way, and that's what just made it interesting. And eventually talk came about, I was gonna, I don't remember how this happened. I don't remember, but we again, we always spoke about going to see each other, and I knew, like, we knew that she wouldn't be able to see me because, I don't know, she's the girl, and like parents of girls are always more sketch about that, and I don't know how the fuck it happened, but my parents didn't know about this whole